last time on Drawing with Peter.
Boom. That's a lot of spoon. And now we're here, and we're starting with sad Morgana. Poor guy just looked through the Twitter feed of all the images that you've given me, and now he's questioning his existence. So actually, we'll call this existential Morgana. Every time I draw these backgrounds, there are unspoken rules that you guys follow. I've never even had to tell you that the rules. The first one is there always has to be at least 2 Pokemon. I don't know everything that are on the walls behind me that you guys had me draw, but I assume a lot of them are Pokemon. Also, every panel has to have a Sonic, and I have to draw someone's pet. Just a picture of someone's real pet. And with those out of the way, I say we introduce a new rule that there always has to be a Morgana, and less anime characters that I don't know. Oh my gosh, this is why I use the line tool and I don't do freehand. That was my impression of a cat. He's got a piece of cheese around his neck. Of course, Morgana is a black cat. However, you never want to make a character completely black when you're coloring them because only Sith Lords deal in absolutes. Actually, it's so that you can shade it. Why am I giving you art tips as if I know what I'm talking about? Delusional. Wake up, son, it's a school day. I can use a circle tool. Tell you what, Peter, I'll allow that. Thank you. That is so generous considering how long it takes to do all these and how much room we have to do. Using the circle tool is a great advantage that I'm very proud that I've given myself. Thank you, Peter. That's me throwing shade at the people who just want me to do everything freehand. Another reason you don't want to deal in absolutes is because if I had made his paws completely white, how the heck would I shade it brighter, and how the heck would you see it on this white background? Which, by the way, I'm going to change to something else. Once this is done, I'm going to PNG it and put some kind of a background other than just white. That's how you speak to your computer when it doesn't listen. Alright, there's that. Not too bad, actually. It does kind of make me want to go and clean up the rest of these, because I spent 40 minutes on this one, and like 2 minutes on these. Since the first episode of drawing on this background, I think I've started to care about it a lot more. Hence why I want everything to be much cleaner. It's kind of like having a kid, you know. At first, you might be like, yeah, what's this? Gross. But after a little bit, I was like, I guess I'll raise this picture. I'm gonna clean the rest of these up off camera, because it is against my work ethic to sit down in front of a camera to record and then proceed to be sitting in silence. You know, working overtime over here. Just an unspoken hero, truly. Alright, what else do we got? I don't want to draw that, but it's funny. Oh, this is good, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that one. Put him down here in this corner. I don't know. This is gonna turn out a little weird. You know, a lot of people ask me what my favorite thing is of all time, and I have to say, it's probably really loud cars outside. Can you shut up? That's so stupid. Now there's cars honking outside, and now Ray's gonna have a panic attack, and now I gotta blow my nose. It's just one good thing after another. Now this particular image I find would be funnier if he wasn't holding the vacuum thing, if he just was making that face. Part of that is also because I'm lazy. Part of the reason I'm lazy is also because it's been about an hour and a half now. Alright. I just gotta make this a little more detailed. Gosh, a stupid car outside. You can't even hear it on the microphone. I can't focus, it's just going. I'm not even kidding. It's not even a car. This sounds like a chainsaw, so let's try to cut down a tree. I'm trying to draw here. Need some music. What do I got? That's fine. It's kind of calming, to be honest. Something about the menu music for Nintendo consoles. At least I'm focusing more on that than I am the destruction outside. Not gonna lie, this is getting annoying, actually. Luigi looks like he's gotta poop. Oh, I know the lyrics. freaking do? Ooh. Alright, we're gonna leave him at that and actually kind of pretend like none of that ever actually happened. Moving on. This is a Pokemon question mark? Well, I'll see what we can do. As you may know, I don't play like any Pokemon games. I'd say the most of any Pokemon game that I've ever played was either Pokemon Shuffle or Pokemon Snap. So, needless to say, everyone hates me. Here's my opinion, and maybe it's dead wrong. The Pokemon series seems like it would be very difficult to get into if you didn't grow up with it. I mean, I think that for a lot of series that I was into that I really liked, there are some types of games, especially RPGs in my opinion, that are harder to get into when you're a working adult than they are when you are a young kid. I mean, probably a lot of games, pretty much every game is easier to get into when you're a kid. But unless you have like a pre-established love for a specific series, it's just not easy to want to get into that kind of thing. Put yourself in my shoes for a minute. As someone who hasn't played Pokemon and knows pretty much nothing about it besides recognizing some Pokemon visually, I don't know if fire beats water. I don't know if grass beats dirt. I don't know if dirt is a type. I've played the Pokemon card game with friends on multiple occasions. I like to play Chikorita and nap every turn. I don't even know if me and my friends play legitimate rules, and they actually know Pokemon. So do I think that adults who haven't played Pokemon shouldn't play Pokemon? No. What I think is, don't judge me. And that's it. What would be absolutely amazing is if this wasn't even a Pokemon and I just ranted about that for like 5 minutes for no reason. Zigzagoon. Zig-za-frickin-goon. Kind of annoying how little detail there is to this specific character because I can't, there's not much I can add to it. Now I will say, Pokemon Snap was pretty cool. Pikachu was in it. Alright, since there's so little detail to this guy, we're gonna go a little bit heavy with the shading and the lighting and everything. If I were you watching me do this, I would absolutely hate it. I would hate the fact that I just scribbled over everything. If you don't know how layers work, go back to preschool. You just gotta trust for 1 minute. Oh, dear. Yeah, I did that all wrong. This isn't a different layer. I actually did scribble all over it. I was gonna joke about that. I was like, you guys think I'm just scribbling on it? No, you don't know anything about art. Turns out I was. I have to redo... It's tough, alright? It's tough. It's on the same layer as Luigi! What? Why is art complicated? Why couldn't I have just chiseled this on the wall of a cave like the good old days? Okay, on the bright side, the shading looks pretty good for Zigzagoon. So, not all is lost. It's just a lot was lost. Just redo a few things. Gonna be fine. The car outside, sorry, the chainsaw outside is stopped. Those classic Zigzagoof eye things going. This was supposed to be the simplest one, like a freebie. Like, hey, look at this easy little thing for you to draw, Peter. I ain't disappointed. I'm just mad. There he is, guys. That's him. That's Pikachu, the Pokemon. Awesome. Well, let's put something small like right here, because there's kind of a big gap there. Yeah. It's ethnically inclusive, why not? I mean, this may sound controversial, but I believe we should all strive to be like Sombrero Monokuma. Let's face it, when you're this happy of a person, you have to know a thing or two about life in general, you know? And most importantly, something I admire most about Sombrero Monokuma. He was super easy to draw, so. Oh! I'm okay with this. Oh, also, some people were asking me what art program I'm using from the last episode. And to be honest, I don't know. It's so obscure that not even I know what it's called. What are you doing? Okay, I'm on a different layer now, and I'm going to do some shading effects on a different layer that I'm on. At the end of the day, it'll be time for bed. I had nothing to say there. I mean, we can all agree Kirby is wearing pants. Why did I draw this? Alright, we'll do one more. And you know, we don't have an Eggman on here yet. Let's go for that. What if Eggman was blind and he couldn't see? like both of those things at once. He's like, I miss my wife. This man is much bigger than I thought he would be. He's just kind of massive and taking up a lot more room than I thought. No offense to him or Jim Carrey. You look at even Morgana's like, he's too big. Very, very upsetting. Alright, because this guy's so huge, and I'm running out of camera time, I'm gonna stop for today. I might do some more shading off screen. And we're about halfway done, actually. And I hope to be a little faster in the future. I decided to take way too much time to brush these guys up and stuff. Hi, Ray. What, do you think I wouldn't see you back there? Thought you could just hide, huh? I will allow your lurking just this once. Because it's a good way to end videos. Or whatever his name was.